What's up, guys? Jeff here, and today I'm bringing you basically a Rogue 5.2 spec guides and to talk about the changes they've had throughout you know for 5.2. So I guess we'll start with the talents. Since Subterfuge was fixed, Subterfuge is probably the best. You almost always get an opener unless you just get popped up by players 10 feet away from everyone, and even then you just step and get an opener, at least a little one, instead of getting just popped out here and just started to game. In this tier, I've seen people take all three of them. The deadly throw is really good for if you can, if you're really good at kicking shit, like you know when someone's fake casting, or you just know the best time to kick, in your opinion. You're confident in your kick abilities. Deadly throw, I would say, not bad, but the only problem is just going with anything other than combat readiness in here just makes you an amazing kill target. They're probably not going to know you're not combat readiness, but if they figure it out somehow, they're going to get rid of it. Nerve Strike isn't bad. It basically gives reduces damage dealt to the target by 50% and the healing done to the target by 10%. So it's like really good for riding healers. I believe it doesn't stack with wound poison either, so that's not bad. And then in this tier, Lucinous is probably your best bet. Keep your feint up. It's kind of like a mini wall at all times. And if you can get that up before a stun, it can really stop a lot of the pressure coming from it. The next tier, Shadow Step, in my opinion, is the best, but Cloak and Dagger is pretty cool. I guess every time you can vanish or dance or get a re-stealth, you can basically control the entire team. So it's not bad, but I feel like Step's the most reliable, plus then you can step kick the shit that you need to step kick. Now in the 75 tier, I feel like all three of these, again, are useful. Crown the Weak helps you get a little more damage from your openers and shit. Paralytic Poison, the Brute's really good, and this random non-DRing stun is amazing. It lands kills for my RPS all the time. Like whenever we just happen to get a stun off of Paralytic Poison, so we almost always win. Because it's just this random stun that no one's expecting, except for us, because no one pays attention to the debuff for some reason. And for the last one, Dirty Tricks. Dirty Tricks is not bad, because, you can gouge every 10 seconds, and that 45 energy is a motherfucker. And you can blind without having to use energy. Blind doesn't use as much energy, I believe it's only 10. I don't even have a tooltip for that one, but it's 10. And it no longer breaks on your poisons and bleed effects, so it's not bad. I would still say go Paralytic, but all three of these are good choices. And I guess all three of the ones down here are good choices too. Right now I believe Shuriken Toss is bugged, that's what the rumor is right now, because it's doing so much damage. So right now I would say go Shuriken Toss, but Mark for Death, used at the right time, can make your rogue even more bursty. And Anticipation's not bad, I guess. If you just, want to barrel ambushes into someone's back instead of vissing, and then a viss out of the dance, which I guess, yeah, it's not bad. So I guess whatever you really want to play down here is the best choice. But this is the spec I would go for if I was playing Rogue. And then for the Glyphs, get your 1.5 extra on your silence for your Garrote. Your blind removes all damage over time effects. We use this because we play RPS and I'm always dotting all the targets. But if you're playing like a melee cleave, I would probably say don't use this glyph. And the cheap shot one increases your duration of cheap shot by 1 second. To replace that glyph right there, I would say probably go with the glyph of feint, so you're not using it every 5 seconds. Yeah, that'd probably be the best one. So let's talk about the changes. For 5.2, Rogues had Preparation as a talent right next to where Shadow Step was, but now it's baseline, but it also doesn't reset the cooldown of Cloak of Shadows. Versatility was removed, which was a 90 talent, which removed the cooldown of your redirect. The new talent Mark for Death was added in, as I just said. Cloak and Dagger was added in. Burst of Speed was changed. It's now only 30 energy instead of 50 energy, and it can be used in stealth. Shuriken Toss, coated with lethal poisons and auto attack damage of 75%, was 80. And Deadly Throw can now interrupt spell casting when used at 2, 3, 4 combo points upon interrupt prevents any spell being cast from that school, so on and so forth. Blind was a 2-minute cooldown. Now it's no Blind is a 2-minute cooldown, and now it's 1.5. Cloak is a 1-minute cooldown, was 2 minutes. They lowered it because they're not resetting it with prep. I'm sorry that I can't read today. Probably sound like an idiot. Smoke Bomb reduces the damage taken of allies inside the area by 20%, so it can be used even more defensively now. And the Shadow Focus was changed to where energies cost 75% of the focus instead of 75% less than 100. And your PvP set bonus gives you an extra 30 energy instead of 10. So there was a lot of changes to rogues. Those are the changes. Here's everything I have on my bars. I don't even know if it's everything. I don't play the class often. Here goes the glyphs again one more time. The spec. Also, this is for subtlety. I do not play any of the other 3 specs, and probably never will. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this helped you guys at all if you didn't feel like looking up the patch notes yourself. And I'm out of here, guys. Have a good one.